Hey everyone, and welcome back. I just figured I'd do a little video on Twitter's latest security update, because this thing is just unbelievable. It's like the old saying goes, just because you're paranoid doesn't mean they're not out to get you. So let's just read through their blog. We're continuing our work to make Twitter safer, moving faster than ever to do so. Oh yeah? How about you make Twitter better instead? Yeah, I get it. 15 years ago, there were only 140 characters on a fucking cell phone, but this is not 15 years ago. That was then, this is now. During the past few weeks alone, we've made a number of changes on this front, including updating how you can report abusive tweets, stopping the creation of new abusive accounts, implementing safer search results, collapsing abusive low-quality tweets, and reducing notifications from conversations started by people you've blocked or muted. Wow, you're really burning the midnight oil to make your site as irrelevant and unusable and unsociable as possible. We've already seen an impact from these updates, and we appreciate and value all your feedback along the way. Yeah, consider this feedback, assholes. This week, we're introducing additional updates that leverage our technology to reduce abusive content, give you more tools to control your experience, and communicate more clearly about actions we take. We're working to identify accounts as they engage in abusive behavior, even if this behavior hasn't been reported to us. Okay, so you're just gonna start to arbitrarily take offense on people's behalf, even on tweets that no one had a problem with. Fucking brilliant. #sarcasm. What could possibly go wrong? Then we're taking action by limiting certain account functionalities for a set amount of time, such as allowing only their followers to see their tweets. For example, this change could come into effect if an account is repeatedly tweeting without solicitation at non-followers. The fuck are you talking about? Half the tweets I get are from non-followers, and some of those are people repeatedly telling me that I'm an idiot. But I don't want to silence them. They have a right to express that opinion. Could you just let me worry about if something is offensive to me? Or engaging in patterns of abusive behavior that is in violation of Twitter rules. What is this weasel wording? This sounds like it was phrased by a fucking lawyer. Patterns of abusive behavior? What does patterns mean? I mean, if you just lost the patterns, it would have been engaging in abusive behavior. At least that would make some sort of sense. But now you put in patterns of abusive behavior and you just got this whole new can of worms. Who decides what a pattern is? Is a human being going to do that, or is that for an AI? Our platform supports the freedom to share any viewpoint. Oh, please. It should have been our platform supports the freedom to share any regressive viewpoint. But if an account continues to repeatedly violate Twitter rules, we will consider taking further action. Yes, of course you will. Here's an idea. Why don't you just remove that whole pesky tweet thing? That way no one can ever abuse anyone ever again. We aim to only act on accounts when we're confident based on our algorithms that their behavior is abusive. So it's going to be a machine doing the judging. Yeah, that's not Orwellian at all. Since these tools are new, we will sometimes make mistakes. You think? But know that we are actively working to improve and iterate on them every day. Oh, I'm sure you are, you censorship huggers. We're also introducing new filtering options for your notifications to give you more control over what you see from certain types of accounts, like those without a profile photo, unverified email addresses, or phone numbers. Many people requested more filter options for their notifications, and we're excited to bring these to everyone on Twitter. Yeah, only Twitter would be excited about more filtering. Hooray! We're so excited. Fuckheads. We're also expanding the mute feature to build on the work we did in November, which lets you remove certain keyword phrases or entire conversations from your notifications. Yes, because no one ever comes to Twitter to see tweets. No, let's just get rid of that whole thing. Filters for the win! Now you'll be able to mute from your home timeline, and you can decide how long this content is muted. 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, or indefinitely. This was another big request from you, and we're looking forward to rolling it out. Okay, so now you have blocking, muting, word filtering, and on top of that, we're getting an AI. What could possibly come next? How about this? Let me pitch this. How about the Twitter app just shuts down the moment you open it? Wouldn't that be great? You morons. We're continuing to improve the transparency and openness of our reporting process. You'll start to hear more from us about accounts and tweets that you've reported to our support teams, both when you report harassment directed at you or another account. You'll be notified when we've received your report and informed if we take further action. This will all be visible in your notifications tab in our app. Yeah, because more information to the guy reporting is really what we need. The guy reporting it already knows why he reported it. He put down a fucking reason for it. How about you give some information to the person who was reported about what they did wrong, you incompetent assholes? How do you expect people to better themselves if you won't even tell them what they did wrong? We're learning a lot as we continue our work to make Twitter safer. Safer? What, are you powering your servers with nuclear reactors? Not just from the changes we ship, but also from the mistakes we make. Yep, nothing to see over here. We're just gonna fuck up a bit. Don't worry. And of course, the feedback you share. We appreciate your patience and support, especially as we roll out these changes globally and in every language represented on the platform in the coming days and weeks. More to come soon, and in the meantime, watch for additional updates from Twitter Safety. More to come? Seriously, all jokes aside, what more is there? Fucking hell. Alright, I'm fucking done. Go subscribe to me on minds.com. It's the site that'll inevitably take over when Twitter folds. And the way things are going, that might be any time now. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.